Well, welcome to the Final Four. It's Final Four weekend in NCAA basketball. Final Four weekend here. You must be absolutely thrilled with the performance this morning.
Absolutely. To get that W was the goal, and to get it in that fashion was pretty darn fun. So super proud of the team and happy to be playing in the Final Four.
Yeah, what did you take away from last night that you guys kind of put into practice today? I mean, I don't know that there was a recovery because it was a great game, but what did you guys talk about going home from the rink last night?
Well, we just said that we were doing everything that we wanted to do. We were playing, we kept the center open when we had the hammer. We were trying to force things into the middle, into the forefoot when we didn't have hammer, try to put a little pressure on, and that's what we were doing. We were making Jones play some tough shots there, so we're definitely happy with what we were doing, just a little bit on execution here and there, but overall happy with our performance. So we were just trying to carry that through to today.
And is it just executing at a higher level? Is that the only key today?
Pretty much that's what it comes down to, yeah. Just being on the right side of the inch and just making just a little bit more shots.
How do you think your team will respond with the higher stakes now?
Well, I mean, this is our first World Championship, so far we've done pretty well in under pressure and on this kind of stage, so we're happy with that. And I don't think we're feeling any nerves. We're definitely the underdogs, so we have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
When a rookie team comes to the World Championship, I imagine there's a little bit of unknown, but they're in the Final Four, they're in the semifinal. I imagine you must be ridiculously pleased to see the steps this team has taken this week.
Not only this week, but all season. Every event we've attended this season, they've gotten a little better, and they just keep improving.
Right. So what went particularly well this morning? What did you see in that game that fills you with optimism going into that semifinal tonight?
I think their patience. I mean, they are a very patient team, and they wait for their opportunities. They try not to force things early if they don't have to, and I think it's paying off for them.
Right. And when you look at last night's game, obviously, sold-out crowd, very, well, kind of obvious who everybody was cheering for, and yet the team really responded well, I thought, under those circumstances, and I think there's a lot of positives they could take away from last night that'll help them tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a pretty great fan crowd. I mean, it's definitely Canada. They're cheering for us, but even with the noise, they were able to keep their concentration. They were in the game till the end. It was a well played match. Jennifer just, she made a couple of beautiful shots, and that's what you got to hope maybe she won't make tonight.
So, and what's the key? Does it just simply come down to execution, just more of the same as last night? You don't change anything up drastically?
Yeah, our game plan is pretty simple. I mean, it's about execution. If you can execute your shots at a high degree, I think we'll have a chance. Yeah.
All right, you're in the Final Four, and that must be huge. Yeah, you must have liked the way the team played today.
Yeah, I really liked that, and I think it was a great performance. It was some shaky and some interesting, tough situations, but we handled that.
Yeah, I liked the way, particularly in the seventh end. You gave up 3 in the sixth end, and you came right back and got a deuce in the seventh end and took control of the game right there. That your team seemed to really get down to business there at that seventh end.
Yeah. Things like that happens, and you just shouldn't let them affect your game. You just have to do the same as you did before. We did good before that. It was just one bad end, and we knew that we still have the potential to score more than just one.
Your team has shown a lot of poise here this week, obviously, coming back from tough situations, coming back from losses. I imagine that makes you quite optimistic going into that semifinal against Anna Hasselborg.
It's pretty tough for us because it's the first Worlds, and everything is new here, so a lot of emotions, and we're just trying to control them. But we played really good game against Sweden last time, so we hope to show the good game and let the best win.
And last question, what does it take to beat that team?
We just have to do shot by shot, try to do good basic shots, and if we have to do the tough one, we have to do them, but mostly just do the best in the basic.
So not putting a center guard up on your first shot of the game, probably not, right? Good.